Belle of Three Presences of the Tianshu Bureau Academy, we'll be pretty close.
Belle of Three Presences?
HAS motto. See truth, think clear, practice plenty. Three presences, see? Oh, my HGS friends always joked it meant eyes glazed, brain fried, hands cramped. Speaking of which, maybe I should reach out for a gathering or something.
Another language whispered by Talos too.
The Institute of Material Science is up ahead.
Wow, they added another lab building in just a few years.
Out of the numerous HAS proposals for dealing with the Blight, Project Arknight seems to be getting plenty of attention.
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
You passed the check? This thing's definitely not scanning faces. Then, if I do this...
陈千羽更新信息已录入，认证通过，通道开启。
What? No, no, no! That's not what I meant! Hey, redo that!
认证未通过，认证未通过。
Why?
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Chen, Tianshi Zhuang is still waiting for us.
I'm doomed. Now I'll be stuck pulling this ridiculous face every single scan-in?
体检15分钟至临界状态，1级冷却系统压力正常。
Initiate third Chironite energy injection. Monitoring instruments, prepare for data logging.
Readings from channel B34 are exceeding the expected range from the pre-test simulations.
Attempt recalibration. Try to minimize the interference.
It's not working. I'm getting the same thing. None of my numbers match those from Yinglong.
Interference eliminated. Let's go for another run.
We continue. Initiate fourth Shiranite energy injection.
Chanchi Zhuang, data adjustments for this run look pretty big. We might...
Stop the run! Stop it! Changyun, how many runs have we had at this?
Stop whining. Get some water and cool off the stabilizing rod. The cooling system's down again.
Water? That's like baseline cooling efficiency. Your senior knows ice-making originium arts, right? Maybe we should get him instead.
Let me do it. But I need you to sort out the readings from the runs. Take a short break, and we'll continue after that. Endman? Okay then. Since the Endman volunteered, I'll let you handle this little task. Aim at the array stabilizing rod. Get its energy level within the...
One more run. Same perimeters.
So, is it working?
Please. This has to succeed.
It's got to succeed.
We've got this?
It worked! Wait! Let me check the date!
Me too!
Endman. Yes, though it's just a first step. We're looking for a set of suitable parameters. They'll ensure the Shiranite production facilities are PAC compatible. With the success of our first step, we can start designing the blueprints of said facilities.
Impressive. And faster than expected. This could have only been achieved thanks to the Tianxia.
Indeed. We should really give them some time to rest. Me? Thank you, but I'm all right. Ge Yipu and Changyun spent months on this project without a break. Compared to them, my contributions pale.
Our research center has just received data from the Tianxia. However, It'll take a while to get the completed blueprints from them.
Supervisor Parlica, while we wait, perhaps I can take the Endmen on a tour of the central laboratory.
I can handle things on my own. Chen, why don't you join the tour as well?
Me? Qianshu Zhuang has our Enman covered. I can't add much. Maybe I should...
Since Chen just returned to Wuling, maybe there are places that she wants to visit again.
Yeah, this city's changed a lot. I really want to do some exploring.
Okay. Then, I'm leaving our Endman in your hands, Qianshu Zhuang.
So, where are we having fun today, Endmin?
The data room is upstairs from here. You should have full access to all the files. The area upstairs is the administrative office and labs for various fields of science. However, I believe you'll be more interested in the data room. Some of your old files and documents are stored there. Would you like to have a look? This way, please. All reports and data generated since the founding of the science station are stored in this place.
Zhuang, just at the right time. I was about to give you these data reports. Oh, the Endman's here too.
I'm with the Endmen. We're looking for information from the past.
Oh, you should have told me, girl. I can easily retrieve them for you.
It's all right. I know where the records are. As for these reports, please deliver them to Supervisor Parlica. Thank you.
All right, girl. I'll do as you say.
Let's go, Endman. They should be over here. Well, there are moments when memories fail. Let's look for it together. We had an intense discussion to name the Shiranite Nexus. The debate actually turned physical. Thankfully, my mentor won in the end, or we'd have to call it... I still can't bring myself to say it. Your last departure was so... abrupt. Not even a proper goodbye. This city might have just been a pause for you, but we're not letting go of what you started here.
Fang Yi, once we completely fill up the rift, maybe they'll build a brand new city there. If that day comes, I hope there's gonna be a 24/7 dessert store. How about you? Don't tell me you're gonna ask for a brand new research building.
There are enough labs already. I think we can use a mascot. We should place it somewhere really conspicuous. That empty plot next to the training grounds looks perfect.
The people working for the Sway Regulator would never agree. In fact, they keep complaining that the Yinglong Special Task Force isn't getting the training areas it needs. Fang Yi, why did you leave the recording device on again?
You once said that when the city was complete, you'd sprint from the east to west in one breath. But with all these stairs now, in one breath might be asking too much. Don't you want to spend more time here? There are still some documents in the data room. That being said, I was busy showing you around the place. I didn't even ask you how you felt about the city. That was pretty rude of me. So, Endman, what do you think about this place? Do you think you'll like this place? Never doubted it. I brought you here because I wanted to share a few moments from the past. Supervisor Perlica might need a while to get things done. Let's just wait outside. Over here, Endman. This happens to be the students' recess. The place might get a little busy. To be honest, I wouldn't be getting this break if you never came to help us out.
Tianshu Zhuang, your new disciple?
Oh no. This is the administrator of Enfield Industries.
The administrator? Seriously?
Looks pretty young to me.
Please don't mind them. Most of the young Tianshu never met you before. Hearsays and written records are all that they have. In fact, they've been keen to see. The pear blossoms are blooming already. Mifu's got a point. This lab is swallowing whole seasons. There goes spring again. You like it?
This pear blossom aroma. I know it from somewhere.
Did you just remember something? You actually brought a pear blossom sapling during your last visit to the science station. You even said a day will come when you'll raise a blooming orchard in Wuling.
A blooming orchard. That must have been rather difficult in a place overrun by the blight.
Indeed. Preserving beautiful flowers like these is never easy, especially in those difficult times. But look, I have succeeded.
Ma'am! We've got bad news!
Take a breath, and then go on.
One of the sky poles we're using for the performance. We were just test flying the unit. But the signal went out above Fangxing Avenue. We lost it.
Fangxing Avenue. Come with me, Endman. Sorry for dragging you all along. I got a little carried away. Hope you don't mind. Yes, it matters a lot, actually. I don't want this to spoil the event later on. I'm glad to hear that. So, in order to live up to your expectations, we should address this issue quickly. This sky pole seems to be flying normally. Maybe there's something wrong with its sensors. Odd. Keep up with the sky pole, Endman. Don't let it escape. Wait, I think I hear a child crying. I can't just ignore this. A child lost a balloon. Xiaoshang. It's all right. Tell me what's wrong.
It's the bad machine. A bad machine took my chubby lung.
There. Now where did this machine go?
Over there. It flew over there.
Thank you for telling me that. Let's buy you another chubby lung, okay?
Really? Then I want the special TGCC crossover exclusive.
Okay. The special crossover exclusive it shall be. Endman, have you seen the balloon in Skypole?
I only see a sprinkler truck involved in an accident.
It must have been hit by the Skypole.
面板并未受损，请不要乱碰。路径受阻，请及时清理。需要协助。
No worries, just let us handle this.
The truck looks alright. We'll move it out of the way. Can't afford to let it affect the performance event. Got anything else I can help you with?
We've got to stop that Skypole.
Shen, Zhang, let's surround this thing. Block that path. I'll cover here.
Thank you, everyone. Endman!
Ha! This one's slippery. I'll block that side. Oi! Quit moving! Bloody machine.
Shall we continue the chase?
You finally found the time to come jogging with us.
Wow, you actually brought a friend along, Tianjin Zhuang?
Sorry, folks. It's just up ahead. Let's hurry. Yeah.
Whoa! What the?
The performance is about to start. How am I supposed to serve anyone with this mess? Yeah.
My deepest apologies, Engineer Pan. I should have retrieved it sooner.
Oh, Teacher Zhuang. Can't believe you're personal running this errand. Hey, Admin. You here as well? Boring now. It's just a cheap sub base. How about Rapid Mill? The performance is about to start. As for this sky pole, it's frequency rating at phobos. Oh, jeez!
Ah, my shirt!
It's all over my hair!
So cool!
Ah! Chili oil! My eye's burning!
Terribly sorry, people.
Oh dear. I'll try. The drone caused a serious mess. Fubo needs to review this properly. Sorry for suddenly involving you in this. Really? That's good. An occasional walk does help with remembering things we barely think about when busy. I'll find a way to make it up to everyone. Fengxing Avenue often hosts events for Wuling's residents. In a city encircled by threats, these gatherings do wonders for morale. And this little thing is one of the most important performers we have for today. The world-changing missions of Endfield may call, but if you become blind to those who support you, that would be a shame. Memory might have faded for you, but never for the city that waited.
So, you did plan this from the start, and gave yourself an excuse to leave the lab.
My original plan involved a proper tour of Wuling with a rather detailed itinerary. But when I saw that malfunctioning sky pole darting about without a goal in mind, I suddenly wanted you to walk the streets of Wuling, not as a strategist, but as a wanderer.
Yeah, very sudden indeed.
So, for this unexpected reception, how would you rate Wuling's performance?
Ah, Qianxi Zhuang. Here to watch the performance? New bamboo dew milk tea. Second cup, half price. Here, just take the last two. On the house. One for solitary joy, two to unlock happiness. Whew, finally sold them all. Time to call this shift. Bye!
Endman? Tell me, what is the Wuling you see? It's almost time. Time to take your proper spot.
Expect a noble helper.
Land remains, but people fade.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Let's head back. Tired? I'm afraid I didn't really catch it back then because of the noise. Sorry. But I already have the answer I need. The moment the Academy told me about your return, I began rehearsing a decade's worth of stories. But there's too much to be done, and the stories worth sharing are few. Anything you feel like hearing, Endman? That's something I need to think about. 20 years ago, we worked with Endfield to prepare our 4th scientific survey for expansion. Years later, I volunteered for the science expedition and left the growing cities within the Hongshan crater for the first time. My observations of the rift left me memories far clearer than the others I made at Hongshan. After a lengthy debate, my mentor finally named the science station Wuling. Wu, the pacifying force of martial might. Ling, the riparian ridge denying the blight. The Hongshan Academy of Sciences and its greatest allies committed every resource to create Shiranite. By combining our knowledge of Originium and the Farron Matsui, we forged the first milestone of Wuling Science Station. The Shiranite reversed the blight and isolated the rift. Clean water cascaded from the Shiranite Dam. We finally conquered the rift. At least, that was what I believed until the accident. Parting lasts an eternity, and Wuling is the final mark they left behind. How could I ever forget? In the blink of an eye, the science station had birthed a city. The people of Wuling found a way to thrive upon the harshest lands, to shelter the citizens, to fend off threats. A city is nothing without its people. Endman, I'm truly happy to see you back. Before I joined the Wuling Science Expedition, I had many options, and problems as well. I was completely overwhelmed. Until one day, I read a question on the title page of an old book. It was a self-reflection written by a Tumu Tianshi. I asked myself the same question, and only submitted my applications after some deliberation. While the young still see the verdant hills and rivers. It's just a very simple question, but in this untamed land, that question claws at my chest, unexpectedly, unrelentingly. One day, time will write that reply for us, but at this moment, the looming threat is what matters most.
Tianshi Zhuang, Endman, the blueprints for the Shiranite production facilities are ready. We can now progress to the next phase of our collaboration.
I'm all ready.
Good. I've notified Chen to make her way to the core AIC area. Let's rendezvous there.
Thank you, but no. I've already taken my break, so it's time to get myself back to the Institute of Materials Science. Then I'll head to the main pillar and monitor the Tianshi pillar array. Nevertheless, do allow me to express my gratitude. An eternity past, yet now hope stirs again.
Forge of the Sky? about this thing before. I think it was mentioned in some ancient legend of Great Yan that goes like, "Hearken, the forge of the sky awaits 5 Earthborn metals." Perhaps this was the Tianqi's wish for their new machine.
Resources seem useful. Don't forget to pick them up.
That's a very detailed observation.
Oraline is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Round and it's shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Oraline. Enman! Tianshu, Yan Ning, and Bai Shuang are here.
We meet again. I'll offer assistance in troubleshooting to ensure the success of this operation.
Hi, everyone. I think he got some new orders from Captain Mi. Another blight tide has emerged.
The tides are so frequent it almost feels like a constant thing. Let's focus on constructing the Forge of the Sky first.
We must deploy the Sheernite production line ASAP to resolve the Wuling urgency.
And we shall observe a brand new method for Sheernite production. This learning opportunity doesn't come often. Pay close attention, Bai Shuang.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's begin, Endman. We can now use the Forge of the Sky to produce Shirenite.
This just makes Shirenite? With the most basic raw materials? Shirenite is an originium derivative. It's basically protocol originium with additional properties imbued by the forge itself. This process is truly effective. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Our next step is to verify the effectiveness of the newly produced Shirenite. Enman, remember the place where we found the Blight? If this batch of Shirenite can reset the entire Shirenite flow control node...
Shirenite flow control node?
I'll explain it to you when we get there. The Shirenite flow control node is up ahead. Place some Shirenite in it to use the device.
Is this it? I thought it was just decor for a scenic vantage point.
Try activating the Shirenite flow control node. You can use the device as long as you're within the purification radius of the Shirenite flow control node.
Like ice in summer. This device is so effective. So why didn't we use it before?
Well, the Enman's jet drone used to be malfunctioning as well. Our Shiranite production was barely enough to cover the Tianshi pillar. We were forced to abandon the others. But things are different now. Injecting bits of Shiranite into these Shiranite facilities can bring them back up and running. It's just like a creek flowing past the fields, irrigating the fertile earth. Perhaps Enfield can truly help us to... The alarms? What is it, Funky?
Apologies, but we have an emergency. Has the Forge of the Sky been deployed?
It's done. We also verified the first batch of Shiranite produced. Is there anything else we can do?
We just completely lost the data link to the monitoring center. The center constantly monitors ambient depth readings. It's our first line of Blight Tide defense. It plays a key role in monitoring Blight activity. If we lose the monitoring center, the city's early warning system will be compromised. Angaloy and other enemies can be dealt with, but a large-scale Blight event...
It'll serve as a field test for our Shiranite.
Won't this affect our new production line?
It'll be all right.
Well, I have faith in Endfield. Mifu will be joining you. Yenning, help Endfield gather performance data of the Forge. Endman, we're counting on you to restart the monitoring center.
A Blight monitoring center suddenly gets overwhelmed by the Blight without giving off any warning. I'm not sure. They completely dropped off our radar after we entered Wuling City. However, the intensifying Blight activities must be a direct consequence of the damaged Tianshi pillar.
Enough talking already. Let's go and deal with the problem. Now!
Bai Shuang and I will take care of this place. You just head to the monitoring center.
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmasters, and everyone seems to perform the same move differently.
Well, Hongshan swordmancy focuses on the will, not the feel. Being one with the blade is far more important than drilling a move over and over.
Edmund, I'm in position. Once we meet up, we will...
Let me go! Damn you, coward!
Behave!
Did I just hear Tong Tong?
Captain Me, what's happening?
This kitty punk's not bad for a combatant. So I'm considering recruiting her to fight the Angaloy.
Put me down! Hey! You just gonna stand there and watch her brutalize me? I agree to help. Hello? Once this is over, you gotta let Dark Mask go. The sooner we get this done, the better. I gotta head back to the stockade after this. So why are you headed to Wuling City on your own, Tong Tong? 'Cause I'm worried about my sworn sister. Can I do that? Why do I get the feeling that you're always getting...
Alright, we got everyone already. Let's set off.
splatters made it all the way here. Oh, dearie me, so many splatterlings. And right outside Wuling as well.
Stop mumbling and get to work. Otherwise, I will make you wipe the watchguard dorm windows afterwards.
Never. I'm no window wiper.
Oh, but you are pretty good at losing and wiping. How many times already? 7? 8? The watchguard bird and bees know your face already.
Huh? I won more battles than I lost! Stop feeding Dark Mask with your nonsense! Hey! Why don't we have a proper duel? Dark Mask will be the judge.
Don't have time for your games. We are trying to carry out a proper mission.
Ooh, you scared? If you refuse, you concede defeat. That means you owe me a dare. And if you lose this fight, you will carry food to my stocket. 300 caddies? Nope! Make that 500! On your own!
I can even carry the marker stone to your place, if that's what you want. Anyway, you've set yourself up to fail.
Hey! Hey! The bet is all ready! Even if you didn't say nothing about my dare if I lose!
You won't be running away. I will think of something proper, eventually. More math than muscle.
Target locked. Fire! No end to these fuckers. Man, woman, what? Don't charge straight into them.
Scared? That means you're losing the bet.
In your dreams. Ready to take your ass? Right there. Get crushed. Take him out, boys. Forward. You're right. Descend in. Watch this. Get crushed. Take this. Take him out. Absolute poundage. Chief's got a final left today. Hey, mad woman. How many splatters did you squish today?
5.
1, 2, 3. It's a tie.
Well, at least this road is safe to travel again.
Dark Mask. What is Tianshizhong? What is the walking lightning rod asking you to do? I saw a burning comet smash into the city. You did that, right? What's that for?
Oi, little feline.
Yeah? You want to backstab me?
The opposite. We are headed to the monitoring center on official business. I can't spare anyone to keep their eyes on you. So go on, scamper back home.
You going where?
The monitoring center? Towns of Tianshi almost got themselves killed at that place. I can't win this duel if you get yourself killed. And I demand 1,000 KDs plus rice, oil fees, and sticks.
Whatever. The monitoring center incident is a real hassle. I say we keep pushing and get it fixed in one go.
This blight tide looks really bad. Look at what it's doing to the environment.
This place reminds me of the stockade.
Take care of the blight. I will check on the others.
From the severity of the blight, it's like it was meant to destroy this place. It's possible, but...
Is something trying to dismantle the monitoring center from the inside?
We call it a tidal blast. It's an annoying Angelos. That thing was the reason why the watchguards were forced to flee the monitoring center. I didn't expect it to settle down here.
Sounds like a big bad buggerloid. Maybe we should just skirt around it?
No. We can't leave it in peace if we want to restart the monitoring center. I will go and terminate it. If you are scared, you can go home.
I'm scared? Just a plus, says the splatter. Alright, it's on. We'll see who squishes this one first. That's a bit terrifying.
The Tianshi initiated their contingency plan and sealed the exit before withdrawing. The thing should be trapped for a while. I know the architecture. I will go take a look. You take the front approach. We will figure out how to get into the sealed sections.
Hey, wait! Why are you doing this on your own again? This splatter sounds really angry. Dark Mask, we best catch up to her. I just want that 1,000 caddies of food!
So, Penman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Penman fought it with full power.
Not bad, Dark Mask!
true talent like you should get a permanent seat in my socket!
I wonder how Mifu is doing. She just ran off on her own.
She'll be alright. Let's just get rid of the splatters and chase up to her. You look really worried, Tong Tong. Snap! It's out about 1,000 pennies from constant fees. I gotta protect my investment. Gotta ask for sale as well. Take it out! Once known, be dead. Sterilize this area. Stop! Hey, different like you. We'll here's our chance. Crystal. Descend.
You are fast. Seems like you can handle all the devices easily, Edmund.
Guess you think skiing hard for safety.
Can't afford to wait for the rest of you. I'm heading over.
Hey! Dark Mask, quick! We gotta help her! The gate! How do we open it?
The activation switch should be nearby. Let's search this place thoroughly.
Enman, over there! A Shiranite flow control node. We can probably use it. These resources are really important. Let's try to gather more.
A remarkable discovery.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous. She's up ahead! And she started the fight already! This is just like...
You guys. Fine. I could use some help. Distracted. Don't let it get too close to the core facilities of the monitoring center. Time to get in a real fight.
Splatter's huge!
Thanks for swinging by. Since we squished this thing, we should be able to restore the monitoring center. Hope the instruments are undamaged.
You're injured, Mifu. Try not to move too much.
Just a flesh wound. Ain't that bad, really. It's over, Tang. We're all safe.
I wasn't being scared. You're hurt? I got some mess on me.
It would be a joke if my headstone reads, "Killed by Tang's medical malpractice."
I never did that! What? Whose says are you on, Dark Mask?
I was reckless back then. The Anglos was a serious threat and wounded many of our guards. I lost my cool.
Cut your excuses, warmonger. You're just itching for a fight with a big bad splatter.
Endman, let's take a look at the core facilities. Endman, monitoring center core facilities have been damaged, but not severely.
We got lucky.
Some simple repairs and a reboot should do the trick. At least 80% of the facilities are back online. The monitoring center is now assessing and monitoring blight activities for Wu Ling again.
Really appreciate your help. Boss will be pleased to hear about this. Can I ask you for a favor? Don't tell her that I've been wounded in this mission. So, little kitty, why so quiet? That thing got your nerves?
I just don't feel like talking. Look at you, slugging for those Wulingers all day. Almost got yourself killed. Drones should be worrying about you more.
Unlike you, she actually has plenty of other things to worry about.
City Viceroy and a stockade chief aren't that different, you know? Whatever. Since I finished what you asked, I believe you're even.
And now, this is the terminal of the monitoring center. Before we head back, we should use it to test the system first.
Even the city folks are in danger. The stockade, that's what. But seeing that mad woman getting the short end of the stick got me feeling better. The blight tide is worse than before. Qingbo stockade will have to deal with it someday. Unlike the city, we got no artsy peddlers to keep out the tide.
and they're not sharing their fancy tech with us. Yeah, if those blackhead splatters pose a serious problem to the Wlingers, I don't think the stockade... My brother refuses to ask Wling for help. We gotta figure out our own solutions. This is making my head hurt. How's your head, Dark Mask? She's still keeping you captive. I gotta figure out how to free Dark Mask from her evil hands. So, I tried sneaking into the city to make sure everyone's treated properly. But I discovered something even more amazing. You got an Enfield fam, right? I thought you were pretty good, Dark Mask. But your fam is solid too. Another day of beautiful sounds.
The monitoring center is working again. That will put her mind to ease. Thinking about my boss, now I got a good reason to persuade her to take a break. The Shiranite production project worked out, right? And the monitoring center is taken care of too. You know the search inside the city. She won't give herself a break unless we achieve something positive. In any case, I sincerely appreciate your help back there. I wish. You sound even more desperate than I do. However, I can't help but feel something's wrong with Tantan. Maybe it has to do with the stockade. Try asking what's on her mind, if you have the time. There are things I can't help her with. Dark Mask, on the other hand, might work wonders. That little feline made it sound like I lost the entire arm. There was a time when I kept ticking off the boss to battle things out. I endured far worse than this. Sparring with me was probably her only way to blow off some steam and forget everything else. Really miss those days. I wonder if I'm still able to catch her late for art.
Total success! So, is it time to head back yet?
Yes. Mifu and Tang Tang are waiting for us. Let's go.
Wanna head back with me and talk to the boss?
waifu, Tong is... Dark Mask! Oi!
I gave her a chance to sleep away. Yes, she's back for more. Thanks, Dark Mask. I'll head back first. Gotta report to the boss.
Nice, Dark Mask! You ended up choosing my side! So, if something bad happens to the stockade, would your Endfield fam help us?
Something happened to Qingbo Stockade?
No! Pff, the stockade is fine! It's about the fam's future safety! If I can get some of your icy creamy factory, everything would be super fine. The blight and splatters are getting worse every day. My stockade won't hold out forever. And someone owes me 1,000 caddies of food!
Looks like you need our AIC factory solution.
Yeah, but I gotta convince everyone to stock it first. My bro and many in fam don't like outsiders. Then it's a deal. I'll get my fam sorted. Stay tuned.
Perlica, you were planning to help Tong all along, right?
Indeed. It's been on my mind ever since our first meeting. They found a way to survive upon these lands. Alas, the enemy has arrived. If Neferith makes her next move... Agreed. Let's head back and talk to Tianshi Zhuang.
Thank you for helping out. We can now investigate the Blight Tide anomalies and trace Neferith's activities. Endman, what do you think their next step is? Mifu, Tang supported our last operation, didn't she?
Wow, I thought you wouldn't tell Tianshi Zhuang about that.
Why wouldn't I?
This is the time we should be rowing the same boat. 10 years later, the scars from the disaster still divide us from the stockade residents. Trust was the first casualty. However, Endfield presents us with another opportunity.
Endfield will seek balance between Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade. What we need is more allies, not adversaries.
Tianshi Zhuang, what about her? If both Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade are in trouble, then she's...
The primary objective of Yinglong's Special Task Force remains in the North Wuling Exclusion Zone. Though understaffed, They did promise to offer any help they could afford to Wuling. HAS is already doing its best to reinforce this city. However, the overall situation on Talos 2 isn't looking too good. This is starting to feel like what happened 10 years ago.
Set your worries aside. We'll get through this together.
Indeed, we shall. This is just the beginning.
Hello? Hello? Dark Mask?
Tong Tong?
I got my big bird to agree! We've prepped a pretty plot of land at a stockade! Oh, before I forget, the team sure fixed that broken road between our stockade and Wuling City. And we're giving you a super official invite. I super dare me to say